Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Eastern Illinois University. Happy holidays to you all. I ask that you now please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure and honor to present the commencement marshal for this afternoon's 2024 commencement ceremony, Dr. Farhad Sadeh, representing the Lumpkin College of Business and Technology. The Sandra and Jack Pine Honors College banner, proudly carried this afternoon by Miss Cammie Dabney. Candidates for degrees, the Graduate School from the Lumpkin College of Business and Technology, led by Dr. Amar Butta. Undergraduate candidates from the Lumpkin College of Business and Technology, led by Dr. Wuthigrai Bunsuk. The Graduate School from the College of Health and Human Services, led by Dr. Miranda Shalio. Undergraduate candidates of the College of Health and Human Services, led by Dr. Lori DeRuiter Williams. Members of the faculty of Eastern Illinois University. Candidates for degrees, please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, the members of the Platform Party and the 12th sitting president of Eastern Illinois University, Dr. J.D. Gatrell, presiding.
Graduates, family members, and friends, welcome to Eastern Illinois University and the annual Fall Commencement. We are extremely excited to have you with us today as we celebrate the achievements of this year's graduating class. As we begin today's ceremony, I would like to introduce Dr. Ann Flaherty, Vice President of Student Affairs, who will lead us in a moment of reflection. If you are able, please rise.
Thank you, President Guttrell, and good afternoon. As we begin this commencement ceremony, let's share a moment of reflection. We celebrate today the eligible graduates whose participation in the life of Eastern contributed so much to the vibrancy of the university. We are especially grateful for the parents, grandparents, relatives, friends, and alumni who have returned to campus to be here with us today. May the shared memories of the past be matched by the shared vision of a bright future for our university. May the spirit of EIU forever be with our newest alumni as they begin a new chapter in their lives. May they continue to reflect the best of Eastern as they contribute to their communities. May each be inspired to live a life founded upon solid principles of justice and peace, and may each of our graduates experience the joy and contentment of a life lived for others. May those of us who remain behind to teach the next generation of students be renewed in our dedication to preparing them for lives of public service and accomplishment. Thank you.
At this time, we ask that you please direct your attention to the American flag for the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, what the rampant with them were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets spread glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. We have just honored the flag of our great nation. At this time, it is also my pleasure to recognize EIU's international students who combined represent students from 60 countries outside of the United States. Let's congratulate our international graduates as well. This afternoon, our music is provided by EIU's Wind Symphony, directed by visiting director Mr. John Clemens. Singing our national anthem today was Leah Rigdon, a music education major from Paris, Illinois. Please join me in thanking them. It is always a pleasure to welcome a member of our Board of Trustees to a commencement celebration. With us this afternoon is Ms. Joyce Madigan, who was elected to the Board of Trustees in 2019. We are honored to have her here with us today. Please welcome Ms. Madigan. At this time, I would like to introduce the remaining members of the platform party, and I ask them to stand as I call their names, and please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. Dr. Ryan Hendrickson, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. Dr. Ann Flaherty, Vice President for Student Affairs. Mr. Matt Bierman, Vice President for Business Affairs. Mr. Josh Norman, Vice President for Enrollment Management. Ms. Mindy Spencer, Vice President for University Advancement. Dr. Austin Cheney, Dean of the Lumpkin College of Business and Technology. Dr. John Storsved, Dean of the College of Health and Human Services. Mr. Brian Keith, Dean of the Booth Library. Dr. Kimberly Cheadle, commencement speaker. And finally, Mr. Matt Piesinski, professional announcer. Let's thank them for their participation. Commencement marshals also play an important part in today's events. It is their role to lead students, faculty, and the platform party to the graduation ceremony. I would ask that the marshals please stand as they are introduced. The commencement marshal leads the procession. Dr. Farhad Sadeh, Associate Professor of Marketing and Chair of the School of Business, representing the Lumpkin College of Business and Technology, is this afternoon's commencement marshal. The faculty marshals also carry the banners for their respective colleges. Marshals for our afternoon ceremony include Amar Buddha, Graduate Coordinator of the School of Technology, representing the Graduate School for the Lumpkin College of Business and Technology. Dr. Wudagai Bunsuk, Professor in the School of Technology, representing the Lumpkin College of Business and Technology. Dr. Miranda Schlelo, Assistant Professor of Kinesiology, Sport, and Recreation, representing the Graduate School for the College of Health and Human Services. Dr. Lori DeRuiter-Williams, Associate Professor of Public Health and Nutrition, representing the College of Health and Human Services. The Sandra and Jack Pine Honors College banner is carried by an honors student chosen by the dean. This fall's chosen student is Cami Dabney, a hospitality and tourism management major from Waukegan, Illinois. And she is also joined by other student marshals from the Honors College and amongst our international student scholar population to lead our graduates. Student marshals, please stand. Let's thank all of the marshals for their service today. Commencement is a celebration. It's a celebration of academic achievement and excellence. And the outstanding faculty of Eastern Illinois University are the heart and as well as the drivers of that academic excellence, and they have supported our graduates over the course of their careers here on campus. I now ask Provost Hendrickson to formally recognize our faculty.
As President Gatrell just mentioned, there is another group of people who deserve our recognition and sincerest appreciation. They are our outstanding and distinguished faculty. Over the course of these students' experiences, the faculty has provided the expertise, support, and mentoring necessary to complete their degrees and to equip our students with the skills and knowledge necessary to thrive beyond our campus. I ask that the faculty and department chairs who are participating in today's ceremony please rise. Please join me in expressing our gratitude for their efforts, care, and many contributions to EIU, our students, alumni, and the community.
I would also like to give give thanks to those staff members, faculty, alumni, and annuitants who have volunteered their time to be here today to help coordinate our event, as well as the efforts of the entire team across campus, including our facilities professionals, the registrar's office, and alumni services who support commencement and graduation. Thank you very much. And now, a special welcome to EIU alumni who have joined us today. Will all EIU alumni in attendance please stand and be recognized? Thank you for your loyalty and steadfast support of Eastern Illinois University, and most importantly, welcome back home. We are so glad that you're here today. Now, finally, I want to express my gratitude to the parents and extended families of our graduates. You entrusted your student to EIU to learn, to experience, and to grow. Today, we share with you the joy of their achievements. Graduates, will you please stand, face your families, and show them your thanks for their love and support over the past few years? Today's commencement video is comprised of graduates, your peers, fellow students, representing each college. Please direct your attention to the video board to hear their message.
I feel EIU has reminded me that in order to change the world or to make an impact wherever I go, I need to make sure that I do it with others, with like-minded people who have the same goals to change the world, to make innovation, to make a change for the better.
One thing I've always wanted to have is develop that relationship with my professors, and I've been able to do that with Dr. Dobbs, Dr. Bayer, Dr. King, just name a few.
They just have great wisdom and advice to give, and they teach their classes from a real-world standpoint rather than just reading from a book.
There's one specific area that really stood out to me, and that's the real-world experience that EIU provides us. And there's many hours of observations and practicum and student teaching that I have completed that has truly blasted me into the next chapter of my life.
I have been given many opportunities to network, and through these networking opportunities, I have been able to gain hands-on experience.
By preparing me, I feel like all my teaching classes were very in-depth. All my teachers were very helpful, and I feel like that's what prepared me most for my career.
Having the staff and the faculty that we do, having the students that we do, the different opportunities that are available to us as students, I think that that's really helped me understand and gain the knowledge that I need to be able to be successful in the workplace, in my own personal life, and I think that's really special.
I think that because EIU is such a small campus, and especially with the human service major, you just get to know the exact same people, and you get to make such a close bond with them.
They made a lifelong impact on me, and I wouldn't be the teacher that I am without all of them.
EIU has helped me make the most of my future because of building a community, since EIU has really built a strong community, and just having that support within my department as well to help me succeed and be successful throughout my time.
So many things that I've learned, and the community that I've built within EIU has been something that I can transform into my career.
I would say there's multiple opportunities that you can engage in, whether it's social, academic, and there's lots of staff and faculty who are there to help you and guide you.
So they're able to give you a lot more advice and help for what your future can look like instead of just teaching you what they need to teach you. They can be a little more personal and help you grow that way as well instead of just academically.
EIU has prepared me the most for my future as I'm leaving here with great friends, relationships with professors, faculty, staff all over the campus.
Even as a IT professional of 25 years, I feel like I got a lot left still in my tank because of EIU's programs.
I was able to really form a great group of friends that all supported one another in our endeavors and future plans and career paths.
EIU has been really vital to not only like my social life, but also my academic life. Everybody has great camaraderie. It's super sweet and welcoming here.
Arriving here in Easton, I realized it's a very small place and it's a tight-knit community. Almost everybody knows each other. And that helps with your ability to walk into an office or a professor's office if you have an issue, to talk to them, and they will go out of their way to help you.
EIU has helped me make the most of my future by giving me the chance to experience the hands-on portion of construction and has given me the confidence that I need in my future career.
EIU really opened the door for me because I wanted to be that person to advocate for students that couldn't advocate for themselves. I wanted to be an advocate for my grandson who is diagnosed with autism. And EIU allowed me that opportunity without it being stressful and without, worrying about where my kids are gonna go or how I'm gonna have to run and travel. They just gave me the opportunity to do that and further my education and really do what I was called to do.
I think if you come here, you'll get a lot of opportunities to do whatever you're interested in, and no matter what that is. If you show faculty and staff and people that you want to do something, they'll do whatever it takes to make that happen. So that's something that I really appreciate about this school, and I'm going to miss this place. I love EIU. Today's commencement speaker is Dr. Kimberly Cheadle, who we had the honor this morning to present with an honorary doctorate of public service in recognition of her exceptional service to our nation, her profession, and the thousands of colleagues who've benefited from her leadership. Dr. Cheadle was the 27th Director of the U.S. Secret Service. As Director, she was responsible for successfully executing the agency's integrated mission of protection and investigations by leading a diverse workforce comprised of more than 8,000 special agents, uniformed division officers, technical law enforcement officers, and administrative and professional and technical personnel. In the process, she encouraged innovation, advocated for more training and technology, and developed programs specifically designed to recruit and retain outstanding personnel. Prior to her appointment, Cheadle served as a senior director in global security at PepsiCo, where she was responsible for directing and implementing security protocols for the company's North American facilities. Her role at PepsiCo involved developing risk management assessment and risk mitigation strategies and planning operations continuity. Before joining PepsiCo, she served with distinction for 27 years in the Secret Service, most notably as Assistant Director of the Office of Protective Operations. Before serving as Assistant Director, Cheadle held numerous positions, including overseeing investigative field offices, the agency's internal and external training centers, and 2 protective details. She began her career in Detroit, Michigan, learning the fundamentals of investigation and protection. Dr. Cheadle is proud to have dedicated her life to public service and credits her family and upbringing with the desire to treat people with compassion and embody integrity. Please welcome an amazing Panther alum, Dr. Kimberly Cheadle.
Thank you very much for that welcome. It's such a pleasure to be here with you today. I don't know about how I can follow that video and some of the messages that were said in that video, and it clearly shows that the foundation that EIU provided me gives you those network and connections and clearly compassion. So I loved hearing those messages. I really do appreciate you inviting me to speak here today, but I do recognize that today is your day, and accordingly I am going to keep my remarks short because I know that you have places and you want to go and celebrate with your family. So, in preparing for my remarks today, I began to think about my time here at Eastern Illinois, the anticipation that I had starting as a freshman, the expectation of what dorm life would be like, and the reality of moving into Pemberton Hall and discovering there was no air conditioning. The expectation that I was going to be a graphic design artist, and then I realized I couldn't even draw a stick figure. I ended up majoring in sociology, and it was one of the best decisions that I could have made and led me to my life in public service. I graduated from EIU in 1992, and even before I had graduated, I applied to be a Secret Service agent, fully expecting that I would be hired the minute that I completed college. The reality is, it took me 3 years and a lot of perseverance before I was hired and began my training as an agent. Thus became my relationship with expectations versus reality. Now, I know when you think of the Secret Service, you expect very serious-looking men and women dressed in dark, conservative suits, wearing sunglasses, talking into their sleeves with their earpiece. And the reality of what you picture is mostly true, but there is so much more to the agency. It is an agency that is tasked with the responsibility of securing our nation's financial infrastructure and protecting the continuity of government. The agency is the second oldest federal law enforcement agency in the United States, and it was created in 1865. The agency's first charter at that time was to investigate counterfeit currency, and we didn't pick up our protective mission until nearly 55 years later. In the nearly 30 years that I served in the Secret Service, I worked complicated financial crimes investigations, I arrested counterfeiters, I traveled the world, and I was a witness to history unfolding before my eyes. As an agent, I worked in the Detroit field office investigating financial crimes, and I was later assigned to Vice President Cheney's detail, and I was responsible for evacuating him from the White House on 9/11 when our nation was attacked. I oversaw all training for the agency as well as the 500-acre facility where training was conducted. I led offices in Michigan and in Georgia. As an executive in the agency, I oversaw the planning and execution of the 2021 presidential inauguration and was the director of the agency for the past 2 years. I am sure that your expectation is that a career in the Secret Service is like what you see in the movies, full of excitement, travel to exotic locations, hanging out with famous people, having a ton of Inspector Gadget tools at your disposal. And the reality is, some of that is true. There is often a stark contrast between expectations and reality. As a relatively new agent in 1996, I was assigned to protect a foreign head of state while they were going to attend the Summer Olympic Games in Atlanta, Georgia. I couldn't believe my good fortune. I thought this was going to be awesome. I expected my protectee was going to attend all of these Olympic events. I was going to get to see Olympic swimming, women's gymnastics, and most exciting to me, the U.S. basketball team, otherwise known as the Dream Team. The team was comprised of greats like Scottie Pippen, Shaquille O'Neal, and Charles Barkley. The reality was, my protectee did not leave his hotel room for 4 days. For those 4 days, while the Olympics were taking place outside of our hotel, I was standing in a hotel hallway for 12 hours in a suit, sweating, because hotel hallways are notorious for having terrible air conditioning. We finally did leave the hotel to watch the men's track and field, where the U.S.'s Michael Johnson dominated. It was one of the first times in my career where I learned that my expectations and reality wouldn't always match. Later in my career, I was responsible for overseeing the agency's entire protective mission. That meant that I was responsible for ensuring the safety and security of the president, the vice president, their spouses, immediate family, all former presidents and their spouses, visiting heads of state, and events deemed a national special security event, like the inauguration. I had this responsibility among the 2020 pandemic, and I am sure, much like your high school graduations or your first semesters here at EIU, the pandemic played a role in both your expectations and reality. At the Secret Service, I had to significantly alter how we provided protection while ensuring the safety of our people and those we protected. The reality was, we were building the airplane as we were flying it. I became the director of the Secret Service in September of 2022. Having come up through the ranks, I was uniquely qualified to understand the challenges that the agency faced. I didn't have an expectation of how long I would be the director, but I wanted to ensure that while I was there, I established a foundation to continue the legacy of success of the nearly 160-year-old agency. And the reality is, I did that. As you embark on your next steps, think about what your expectations are. Remember that the journey ahead may not unfold as you expect. Life has a way of surprising us, offering detours that we never saw coming and opportunities that may feel like they're out of reach. I can tell you from my own experience that the path we often envision is rarely the one we end up walking. And that's okay. The reality is, the detours, the setbacks, the unexpected turns are not obstacles. They're just part of the path. They shape us, they teach us, and they lead us to the people that we want to be. Supreme Court Justice Sonia Sotomayor said, "I do know one thing about me. I don't measure myself by others' expectations or let others define my worth." Her words are expressly poignant to me. As a young woman pursuing a career in a male-dominated field and then becoming the second woman to lead the organization, I am certain that my expectations and the expectations of those around me were in contrast at times. I learned to put my head down and ignore the noise and not let others define me. I realized the importance of setting my own expectations, of defining my own worth, and I strive to achieve them every day. And admittedly, some days are better than others. That's the reality and the beauty of tomorrow. You have a lifetime of tomorrows ahead of you. Don't let anyone define you. Set your expectations, ignore the noise, and be the person you want to be. Congratulations to you, class of 2024.
Thank you, Dr. Cheadle, for your words of encouragement and inspiration and for your commitment to Eastern Illinois University. So now is the moment many of us have been waiting for, the conferring of the degrees. Now, I know everyone's going to be excited, but I would ask that our audience remain seated and holds down your applause for individuals crossing the stage as a show of respect for all of today's graduates. Each graduate and their families deserve to have their names heard when it is read. So as your graduate's name is called, I respectfully ask that you please be mindful of all the families and the graduates to follow. Thank you. At this time, I ask Provost Dr. Ryan Hendrickson to present the degree candidates. Provost Hendrickson.
Will all candidates for degrees please rise? President Gatrell, I have the honor to present the candidates for graduate and undergraduate degrees in the Lumpkin College of Business and Technology and the College of Health and Human Services. They have been enrolled in courses which will complete their degree requirements. I hereby recommend that their degrees be conferred and the appropriate diplomas awarded.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and in accordance with the recommendation of the faculty of Eastern Illinois University, I hereby confer upon you the appropriate degree with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto, and in testimony thereof will present each of you with the appropriate diploma from Eastern Illinois University. Congratulations, graduates. I now ask I now ask that Dean Austin Cheney present the candidates from the Graduate School in the Lumpkin College of Business and Technology.
President Gatrell, it's my pleasure to present candidates for graduate degrees from the Lumpkin College of Business and Technology. Will candidates in the first row please rise? Your marshals will direct you to the stage.
President Gatrell for the degree Master of Science, Sai Sriram Gundapalli. Sai Ram Rudranji. Samil Tadaroni, sister of Sairam Rudranji. Saras Chandra Reddy Danthi Reddy. Sabari Nath Bonagiri. Vadlamudi Upender. Niharika Viravali. Ganesh Chaudhary Desina. Tejaswini Adavala. Ian Jeffrey Centers. An Hoang Bui. Nikhilesh Reddy Thatikanda. For the degree Master of Business Administration, Julian Bahangulu Kiesi. Prince Vapko Papko. Susan Chinoso Nkanda. Diwas Amata. Sebastian Luis Perez. Deontay Tymil Williams. Eric Daniel Hinojosa. Rajendra Prasad Galdarjeri Satish. Pavanraj Kukutlapali. Shedrick D. Golden. Zachary Allen Oakley. Dylan Matthew Bauer. Kenneth Chooks Wyoje. Ifosa Ezekiel Ojomo. Samuel Torimiro. Ayomide Daniel Akinyeme, 2 Masters of Science. Master of Science in Sustainability, Master of Business Administration. Dennis Boache, Bio. Nikhil Pipala. Sharisha Yanagula. Oliver Diayambi and Kumbwa.
Congratulations to the graduates of the Lumpkin College. I now ask Dean Austin Cheney to present the candidates for undergraduate degrees from the Lumpkin College of Business and Technology.
President Gatrell, it's my honor to present candidates for undergraduate degrees from the Lumpkin College of Business and Technology. Will the first row of candidates please rise, and your marshals will direct you to the stage.
President Gatrell, for the degree Bachelor in Science, Joshua Andrew Gordon. Dayton Michael Thurman. Andrew J. Jacobs. Jordan Socaras. Megan Elizabeth Job. Cade H. Lawless, summa cum laude. Chad Smith, summa cum laude. Philippe Kerr Lorenzo. Raven Sinai Lenice McKay. Maverick Willis. Deshaun T. Hill. Nathan Fishpaw, magna cum laude. Tisha R. Fritz. Brooke Lynn Keidel. Taylor Brianne Hope Lacrone. Mindy K. O'Grady. Allie N. Hetzel. Ann Janelle P. Miller. Adam M. Schauback. Luke Darren Hunt. Mason Beckham, cum laude, degree Bachelor of Science in Business. Christian James Bennett. Caleb M. Lane. Jack Pilson. Jamari Nashawn Johnson. Drake Stephen Van Hefty. Janielle George. Emily Schluter, summa cum laude with university honors. Jacob Aiden Daniels. Olivia Lauren Flowers. Caitlin Renee Reefstack, summa cum laude. Biak Sung. Braden Nathaniel J. Brennan. Shaterika Lanier Schaefer. Kelsey Nicole Wyrick. Jennifer Lane Gavel. Emily Kate Bradbury, cum laude. Morgan Gale Rinker. Corey Scott Pinter. Justin Nathaniel Williams. Christian Washer. Nashawn Maurice Ware. Jesse Owens Bale. Joshua Klein. Dejan Cody Robinson. Christopher Scott Moore. Kajal S. Limbachia, magna cum laude. Carson Michael Martin. Khalid Anderson. Amaria Beth Young. Halen Renee Olson. Buddy Aaron Joshua Hardin. Hussein William Knittel. Riley Diane Hoffman cum laude. Yaxerin Avila. Niani El Neely. Alejandra Ali McCarter. Maya A. Williams. Hassan Z. Salem. Joseph M. Gregory, summa cum laude with university honors. Malia Lynn Escupalak, summa cum laude. Isaac Jacob Walk, cum laude. Wyatt A. Madlam, summa cum laude.
Let's have a nice round of applause for the Lumpkin College of Business and Technology graduates. I now ask Dean John Storsved present the candidates from the graduate school in the College of Health and Human Services. Dr. Storsved.
President Gatrell, it's my honor to present the candidates for graduate degrees from the College of Health and Human Services. Candidates in the first row, please rise, and the marshals will direct you to the stage.
President Gatrell with a degree, Master of Science, Sonia Marie Compton. Dawn Michelle Rendelman. Christine E. Schick, double degree, Master of Science in Aging Studies, Master of Science in Human Services. Vanessa Jean Jones. Samantha Fern Perkins. Carrie Lynn Atkins Wennerdahl. Danielle F. D'Alessio. Haley Sierra Sanders. Kenise Howley. Autumn Dawn Lar. Bailey Ferraro. Trishawn Jenkins Truitt.
Let's have a big round of applause for the graduates from the Graduate School for the College of Health and Human Services. I now ask Dean Storsved to present the candidates for undergraduate degrees from the College of Health and Human Services. Dean Storsved.
President Gatrill, it is my honor to present the candidates for undergraduate degrees from the College of Health and Human Services. Candidates in the first row, please rise, and the marshal will direct you forward.
President Gatrill for the degree Bachelor of Arts, Kisu Seppo Situmbeko. Alia Nicole Gonzalez. Jaden Nicole Shores. Sarah Victoria Custer Egan. Kylie Mackenzie Funk, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Daniel Villacanda. William E. Bruce, summa cum laude. Pasha Shire. Allison Wood. Cameron Yarborough. Craig Justin Correr. Brianna Alexis McCoy, summa cum laude. Kaya George. Diana Mossman, summa cum laude. Taylor Brown. Jacob Took, double degree, Bachelor of Arts in Psychology, Bachelor of Science in Exercise Science. Lucas David Luz. Trenton William Pallas. Keontae LaShawn Clanton. Joseph Scott Mancuso. Benjamin Thomas Tressler, summa cum laude, University Honors. Jeffrey Aaron Bennett. Cade Brenton Warner, cum laude. Ariana Denise Tunstall. Tiffany L. Carter. Jacob Paul Woolard. Brandon Spanico. Daniel William Wyora. Andrea Lee Beckett. President Gatrell, that completes our day of commencement as we have presented all members of the university's class, Anno Domini 2024.
And now I have the honor of leading the ceremonial moment that completes the cycle of graduation. Graduates, if you have not done so, please move your tassels to the left side of your caps to signify that you are now alumni. As we close today's exercises, I thank you all for attending and ask that the members of the audience please rise, if you are able, and remain standing as we all join our newest alumni, the class of 2024, in singing our alma mater. The alma mater is printed on the inside back cover of the program. Following the singing of the alma mater, we ask that the audience remain standing as the platform, party, faculty, and graduates recess from the commencement auditorium.